Hello everyone, I am Dr. Preeti Yadav, practicing at my own center in Sector 57, Gurugram. Today we are going to talk about eye bag surgery or lower blepharoplasty. Basically, what happens? Because of age, our muscle starts getting relaxed and our orbital fat starts prolapsing. This may be because of age, it can be stress induced, also sometimes it can be genetic. Sometimes it runs in your family. Because of your eye bags, you have very tired look, and people ask you often this question, are you tired? Haven't you slept? Or such questions are very common. So what can we do for this thing? So lower blepharoplasty is basically done to get rid of eye bags, as well as if you have excess of lower eyelid skin, that can also be taken care of during the procedure. Sometimes people, rather than going for surgical options, ask for non-surgical options. Yes, fillers are one of those options, but understand the basic difference between fillers and lower blepharoplasty. Fillers only camouflage the eye bags. They doesn't treat it, and plus obviously you need sessions for eye fillers. And if you are opting for fillers, you have to undergo the procedure every year, and sometimes when eye bags are so prominent, it cannot cover it fully. So rather than going every year the same procedure, and you are paying every year for that also, how this surgical procedure is performed. So if you have only eye bags, we prefer it transconjunctival approach, and another option is transcutaneous approach if you have eye bags as well as excess of skin. So this surgery is performed under local anesthesia plus sedation, and after that, if you have only eye bag surgery to be performed, we do the surgery through the transconjunctival approach, so there will be no scar on outside, and we'll be removing your prolapsed fat. This prolapsed fat is usually medial, central and lateral compartments, so there will be no visible scars. But if you have excess of skin as well, then we prefer transcutaneous approach. Here subciliary incision is given, and through this subciliary incision, fat as well as excess of skin is taken care of. This procedure usually takes around 45 minutes to 1 hour of time, and in post-surgery or post-op period, swelling and bruising is common. This swelling usually settles in 1 week, and bruising takes times of around 2 to 3 weeks. So usual downtime is 2 weeks. You can hide this bruising after 1 week with makeup, and you will be party ready in 1 month or so. So this surgery can be combined with upper eyelid surgery, and to transition the eyelid cheek junction, I prefer fat grafting in the lower part at the site of depression. This is called tear trough deformity. So usually we combine it with upper eyelid surgery when we have excess of skin, called hooding of upper eyelid, and in lower eyelid also with fat grafting. These are the usual combination of procedures, and my patients usually ask whether it may recur or not. So answer of this question is yes, it may recur, because as you age, your muscles get relaxed and your orbital fat may prolapse, but it is not going to happen before 10 years. So this was all about lower eyelid surgery or lower blepharoplasty. If you are thinking of undergoing this procedure, or you have any doubts, or if you want to ask anything about this surgery, please contact us at the given number. Thank you.